Hi, I'm Kennedy Morgan. I'm graduating from Denham School, and I plan to attend Baylor University, where I'm going to be majoring in elementary education.
Hi, I'm Tom Harriman. I go to U High. I'm going to be at Auburn next year, and I'm planning to study finance.
Hi, my name is Grayson Gaspard. I'm graduating from U High, and I'm attending LSU next year, and I'm planning on studying pre-med in biological sciences.
My name is Logan Fox. I graduated from Dunham and I plan on going to LSU and I'm going to be majoring in civil engineering.
All right, my name is John Walker McDonald. I'm graduating from the Dunham School. I'm going to be attending the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, and I will be planning to study kinesiology, focusing on sports management.
My name is Joshua Harris. I'm graduating from Dunham. Next year I'll be going to LSU. I want to major in math and computer science and do something with those fields when I graduate.
Hi, my name is David Carmen. I'm graduating from Central High School and going to ULL, and I'm studying business.
So I'm Shep Butner. I'm graduating from St. Michael High School, but I grew up in high school mostly at Runnels. Rest in peace. I'm going to LSU and I'm going to study psychology and hopefully become a private marriage and family therapist.
My name is Landon Martin. I'm going to the University of Alabama. I'm graduating from U High and I'm starting my major as general business.
I'm Adele Talbot. I'll be graduating from the Dunham School. I'll be attending Louisiana Tech University, and I intend to major in English with a concentration in writing.
Okay, well, my name's Eric Uter. I'm graduating from Catholic High, and I'm going to be going to LSU in the fall. I'm going to be hopefully studying something in business or psychology or whatever. I mean, I have a bunch of majors I've just been looking at, but honestly, those are probably my two go-tos at the moment.
My name is Haley Malik. I'm graduating from the Dunham School. I plan to attend Louisiana Tech University in the fall and major in secondary education with a concentration in social studies.
Hi, I'm Patrick Murphy. I go to the Dunham School. I'm going to attend Washington and Lee University, and I plan on studying biology.
My favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 20:15. It says, "Gold there is and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak knowledge are a rare jewel." And I really like this verse because it shows like the power of words and just how much meaning you can have just by speaking that into someone.
My favorite Bible verse is out of 1 Timothy. It's 1 Timothy 6:11 through 16. It's instructions from Paul as to how to be a godly man, and so that really resonates with me. And it's something I try and read every day to remind myself of that.
My favorite Bible verse is James chapter 1, verses 2 through 3, and I love it because it talks about how trials and tribulations impact your faith through perseverance, and that you should consider it pure joy when you face these trials.
My favorite Bible verse for me is Romans 8:28, just because it speaks about how God works for the good of those who love Him. So it just encourages me to keep going even when times are hard.
Joshua 1:9, the one that says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God be with you wherever you go." That's gotten me through a lot of good, scary, tough moments in my life. I've always been told just to be strong and focus on God. He'll be with me no matter what.
My favorite Bible verse is John 15:4. It talks about, "You abide in me as I abide in you, and you will bear fruit." That's paraphrasing, but I really like it because it talks about how we don't need to do everything on our own. Just stay connected with God and He'll change us.
My favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
So my favorite Bible verse is Galatians 6:1 through 2. It talks a lot about brotherhood, and it means a lot to me because that's what I want to do, is be a therapist. I want to share burdens with people.
My favorite Bible verse is 1 Corinthians 13:13 because my parents dedicated that one to me on my 16th birthday, and it's just a great message that reminds us to love one another.
My favorite memory in Chapel Youth would be one particular small group where everyone opened up about something that they struggled with, and to me that was a really bonding moment. It showed me that I wasn't alone with what I was going through. It was really encouraging to have everyone hear what I was going through and then to speak life into that.
My favorite memory from Chapel Youth would have to be
Coming out of 8th grade year,
during my 9th grade year when we went on a trip to Tennessee.
on the Tennessee trip,
Stayed at a college there.
we put all the 8th grade, 9th grade guys there, put all our mattresses in one room, and it was like Tetris. We had them all jammed in.
And we would spend the nights playing Mafia with all the guys from the youth group. So just being in that room with those older guys, just playing card games and things like that.
We slept like that.
Was meaningful to me.
It was really fun.
I guess the best moment I had was on my birthday one time. They sang me happy birthday, and then Peyton and Patrick and Logan all put a whipped cream pie to my face. So that was a pretty fun moment.
My favorite memory in Chapel Youth.
The Galveston youth trip.
I think 3 summers ago, we went to Galveston. It was a blast. We went on the beach.
Is when we were playing spike ball on the beach and playing in the ocean.
And then at the end of it, we went to Schlitterbahn. So that was fun.
Oh, I remember when you showed up, Connor, and when you were first learning Jungle Ball. That was hysterical. How terribly you were beaten at Jungle Ball. That was pretty funny.
My favorite memory is when we went to
the beach camp in Panama.
The Panama City youth trip that we had over the summer.
And there was a specific song, All My Delight, that we all liked. And it was the last day of camp, and I decided to jump on stage.
We were jumping on the stage and making fun of a silly worship song.
When the beat dropped, and Aaron and Michael Carmen decided to follow me and jumped on stage as well. So that was probably the highlight of that trip, or one of the highlights.
All My Delight.
My favorite memory was, I think it was 2nd grade, when me and Sarah Catherine, we used to have to hold, for punishment, we would hold like Bibles out like this while we were laying back. So me and Sarah Catherine, we went for like 10 minutes straight holding Bibles while we were laying on our back. I remember it was just like me and her for so long, and I don't know, that was just a good memory I had, and it was just like something fun we did when we were little.
I'm super excited to meet new people, and I am nervous from being away from my mom because Waco, Texas is a good while away from Baton Rouge, so I'm not really looking forward to that.
Going into next year, I'm most excited about getting a new setting, a new area. I've been at U-High for 13 years, and then Chapel the entire time too, so I've spent a lot of time on LSU campus. It's going to be nice to switch it up and have kind of a change of pace.
I'm most excited about, I guess just going to college, living with my friends and stuff, and also just making new friends and meeting new people.
The thing I'm most excited about for specifically just next year and going to LSU, being involved with Refuge, I'm really excited about that. And just getting to meet a lot of people who are all after the same goal of just pursuing Jesus and things like that. And something I'm a little nervous about specifically for college is just making sure I find the right group of friends, because I've never really been outside the Dunham bubble. And so just being in a lot bigger community and just making sure that I find the right group of friends that will hold me steady whenever things get hard and things like that.
For college, I'm very excited about being able to run in college. I'm going to meet some amazing people on my team. I can't wait to meet them, train with them, and grow a family with those guys. But I'm a little nervous about just being away from home. I've been with my family the last 18 years. I haven't left Dunham in 12 years, and I'm going to live in Lafayette for the first time in my life. So I'm going to meet some new people, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun the next 4 years.
I'm most excited about not having to take my sister places anymore. And I'm most nervous about rooming with Logan.
That was good. I'm most excited about college and like the college experience and getting to know and meet new people.
Well, I'm nervous about college and getting my degree and where I'm going to go next after that. I kind of have a plan now, but I don't really have a plan after my bachelor's, so I hope it all falls into place.
One of the things I'm most excited about in college is doing the intramural sports. I feel like that would be a great bonding experience with friends and just a lot of fun. I'm a little bit nervous about the schoolwork. I don't like schoolwork.
I think I'm pretty excited to kind of move away, but I'm also pretty nervous about that because it'll be 4 hours away from my family and most of my friends. But I still have a good group of friends coming up with me to keep me happy and have fun together.
Honestly, just, getting acclimated to, this whole new setting of, having much more freedom to do what I want and really just to, experiment with new things. Because I feel like when I was at Catholic, we kind of had a strict regimen of what we should do and what we shouldn't do. You go do this, you go do that. So it's going to be a very big change for me and, just in the long run. And I think it's going to change me for the better because it's really going to make me more responsible for myself and, really encourage me to explore and get out of my comfort zone. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, and at the same time, very nervous for it too. So
I'm excited about moving a little farther away and kind of having a little bit more freedom, as any 18-year-old thinks, but that also makes me nervous because Baton Rouge is home and the chapel is home, and just the city is just so special to me, and there's a lot of history here, but I'm excited to explore new places.
I'd say I'm the most excited about just getting to meet new people in college and getting to branch out, but I'm also nervous about leaving everyone I know, but it's a mix of both.
I want to be a teacher, so I imagine myself in a school, probably in Texas, and I want to be helping little kids, and yeah.
I'd like to be married and possibly have a kid. Other than that, just wherever the Lord has me or has led me. So, yeah.
I don't really know where I'm going to be in 10 years. Hopefully in medical school, because I'm going into pre-med. Maybe married.
I want to have a family for sure because I think especially doing VBS and middle school camp, I really like kids, and I definitely want to have a family in 10 years. And then just career-wise, some kind of business, civil engineering kind of thing. I really want to own a business sometime later in life, so other than that, I don't really have that many plans for the future, just to live life day by day.
That's hard. I don't really know. Hopefully, I'll be working as a sports statistician or maybe in the administration field on a sports team. So if that's close, like the Saints or Pelicans, I think that'd be awesome to do that. But if it means I have to go somewhere else, like Las Vegas, New York, Texas, Florida, I'm willing to go anywhere. Hopefully it's in a good place where I can do what I love, which is sports and numbers.
Have you seen Shawshank Redemption with Andy Dupre? He's in jail and he's running the scam and he's making all the money. Like that.
I haven't thought that far, to be honest.
I would imagine myself 10 years from now having a solid job in the business field, maybe a family, and probably living somewhere nice, having a solid time and just doing well at my job.
I see myself still surrounded by good friends, but also with a family and having a good supportive job and doing what I love, which is writing and staying in English and maybe even having written a book by that point. Ooh.
Hopefully running a business somewhere, doing something. I've always had this idea that I want to run a business, but I don't necessarily know what type of business I want to run. I just want to be in charge of my own company and, have something to show for myself.
So in 10 years, I hope to be teaching because that's my dream. So I hope to have found a teaching job somewhere where I can really invest in the next generation of kids and just really pursue that passion and just be around a lot of people in the workplace and also have a really good family life at that point. Be married with some kids and just live simply.
I hope to be at a medical school and be some sort of doctor. Right now I want to be an orthopedic surgeon, but it kind of depends when I get there.
My friends. They are so supportive and they always make me laugh, and my days would just be so dull without them.
I could not live without Panda Express. It's my favorite place to go. I get it every Thursday when we're going to D Group. And just Panda Express. Couldn't live without it.
I could not live without my community, I would say, because they just help me to not feel like I'm alone and just help me to stay on the right path even when things get hard.
One thing that I cannot live without is Coca-Cola, the beverage. It goes good with anything, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, so yeah.
I could not live without my parents. There's no question about it. They, brought me into the world, and they've raised me, and they've molded me into what I am now the last 18 years. And without them, like I said earlier, I wouldn't be who I am. So my parents are my number one source, so them.
Microwave oatmeal at 1 a.m. hits different.
I cannot live without Chick-fil-A.
I could not live without oxygen because my body would not be able to function without it.
My friends, they have meant so much when I moved to Dunham. They welcomed me with open arms on the first day, and they have stayed with me ever since. And it's just, I don't think I would be where I was if I didn't have the group of friends I have now.
I cannot live without my friends. I mean, friends are a big part of life. A lot of my friends, especially my close friends, have helped me through a lot of rough times, especially last year. Like last year was at a pretty significant low point, and I was kind of like shutting myself in, but I felt like once I opened up to them and just told them how I was feeling, it really helped me feel a lot better. And
I could not live without my water bottle. My water bottle comes with me everywhere. It has some stickers on it that remind me of my most favorite organizations and different things that I'm a part of, and it has a lot of memories, and I've had it for a while. It also hydrates me, and I don't know, there's just a lot of good memories involved with my water bottle.
My family. And God.
Yeah.
Okay, my hero is, you might not count her as a hero, but she definitely is Yelena Belova from Black Widow. She's actually my lock screen. I don't know if you can see that, but I love her so much. Her personality is the best, and she's the one I look up to, so.
My hero's got to be Tim Tebow. He's been my hero since I was young. I grew up kind of reading his books and paying attention to him because not only is he a great athlete, but he's a great example of a godly man, and his outreach has been extreme. If you know me, and you've been at the chapel for a long time, you might remember that when I was baptized in 3rd grade, I was actually wearing a Broncos Tim Tebow jersey. So he remains my hero to this day.
My hero has to be my dad. I think that he's just a godly man, and he's raised us in a Christian home so well. And also, he's one of the most hardworking men I know, and he's just loving, and he provides for us, and I know that he loves us. So.
I would say my hero is my mom, just because she has fought through a lot of different things and gone through a lot of adversity, and she has just always held a positive attitude about it even when things are hard. And so that's been inspiring to me to always push through the tough times and to just keep moving forward even when it feels like you can.
My hero is probably my dad. I've just always looked up to him, not just as a Christian, but as a man. The way he takes care of our family, works hard. He worked hard to get where he is today, and I wish to be just half the person that he is. And as long as I do that, I think I'll be pretty happy. So I look up to my dad more than anybody else.
My dad, there are a lot of people in my life that talk about doing the right thing, and there are a lot of people that do it a lot of the time. But my dad has always impressed me with just how he treats people, how he treats me, how he treats my mom, and I want to be like him.
My hero would probably be my grandfather, because he grew me up and taught me everything about being a man and really showed me how to be a man of Christ.
I think my hero is my dad. My dad has always been there for me and being compassionate about others, and all my characteristics have come from my dad, and he's really important to me. So.
One of my heroes would probably be Desmond Doss, a hero from World War II. There's a movie about him, and just his story is really inspirational. He stood fast in his beliefs whenever he was faced with adversity, and he was legitimately beat for his beliefs, and he received a lot of punishment for it, but in the end, he proved to be a hero and a fantastic man.
I'd say one of my heroes would be my 11th grade English teacher, Miss Smith, because she just encouraged me to improve my writing, to keep working hard, but she also inspired me and made my dream real of writing a book in the future and just being a somewhat famous, well-known author. And just, she showed me how difficult that would be, but that if I work hard, then I can achieve it.
Honestly, my favorite hero would probably have to be Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange has always been my favorite because just the overall responsibility that he has to just kind of keep the universe in check. Something that the original Avengers can't really do. Like he can go through parallel realities and just like shift space to the way that he wants it. I thought that's just like super duper cool. And
my hero is probably my grandmother. She is such a woman of faith and has also been through so much. She's probably one of the strongest women in my life, and so she's such a role model for me to remember that no matter what I'm going through, my faith still stands and he's always with me, and she's just proved that throughout her life, so I would consider her to be my hero.
I'd say probably my dad, just because he's gone through so much in his life, and he's always been there for me and kind to me, and always not really taken the things out in his life that's happened to me, but he's really just always been there for me, and I wanted to thank him for that, and not like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's meant a lot to me for the things he's done in my life and invested in me, and my swim career has been hard, but he's always been there for me and been there in my life, so I wanted to thank him.
I would want Renee Elise Goldsberg to play me because she played Angelica in Hamilton, and I absolutely loved Angelica in Hamilton. And I feel like our personalities kind of match up, so not that I know her personally, but I feel like she would play me well, and I would be happy with the job that she did.
I would hope that the actor would be Chris Pratt. I think he's hilarious and he could add a lot of comedy to the film. And he's a Christian, so yeah, win-win.
I want Chris Hemsworth to play me because he's jacked and he's pretty funny. He's good looking. So.
For that, I would have to say Tom Holland, just because Spider-Man is my guy, and I'm ripped like that, so I have to go with Tom Holland.
If I was being played in the movie, absolutely, I would probably want someone funny, because like I said, I'm not very funny. So if someone could make me funny, I'd appreciate that. So I'll say like Adam Sandler. I think Adam Sandler would be fun to be John Walker McDonald in a movie.
Morgan Freeman.
Michael B. Jordan.
If there was a movie gonna be made about me, I would probably want like Landon or something, just to make it more funny, because I'm not super funny. And
Landon Martin?
Yes, Landon Martin. Of course, Landon Martin. Who else?
If there was a movie made about me, I would probably want Chris Pratt to play me because I feel like I look as good as him.
If there was a movie made about me, I think I would like Emma Watson to play me. I watched her play Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter movies, and I feel like I relate to her a lot, that character a lot, with just love of books, kind of nerdy, a little bit nervous and quirky at times, and just someone I would really like to see play me.
I don't know who want to play me. I don't know if anybody can fit the role that I have.
Whoa.
It's just me. Yeah.
That's big time for sure.
I'm a big role to handle.
Right.
So I would probably say Chris Evans, just because I love Captain America, and that's like my favorite superhero. So I think he did that really good, and I don't know. I would like to be like played by Chris Evans.